All right, Manu Raju on Capitol Hill, thanks so much. Joining us in studio to discuss Republican Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana. Let me ask you about these strikes.
Yes.
Is this a war?
I'm not sure it matters what you call it.
Well, the Constitution says
I'm not
only
adverse.
Congress.
There seems to be some effort among our friends in the media to get people to admit there's a war. I'm sure many people are referring to it as a war. That's not the issue. The issue is at what point does a president need to seek authority from Congress?
Yeah.
And frankly, you can teach that round or flat. The answer to it is like pornography. It's undefined. You know it when you see it. This president, unlike other presidents, says, I don't need the authority. Other presidents wanted the authority to have someone behind them in terms of sharing the responsibility. If a senator or a House member is upset and thinks the president has crossed the line, he or she has a number of options. You can, first of all, not vote to fund the war. You can file an authorization. You can file what Tim Kaine just did, a resolution. You can file suit. To my knowledge, the last 6, 7 presidents have initiated actions, including but not limited to bombing of our adversaries and other countries. Some have sought authority, some haven't.
I don't think we've had a declaration of war vote since World War II.
That's probably the case.
And we've obviously had wars in between, Korea and Vietnam, most notably. I guess the question is, it's not really a semantic one in terms of whether or not it's a war. It's that, as you know, Article 1 of the Constitution says that only Congress has the power to declare war. We're spending billions of dollars, and Americans are dying, and civilians are dying, Iranian, Israeli, others. Why shouldn't Congress have some skin in the game in terms of we voted for that?
That's a fair question. The Constitution doesn't go from Article 1 and skip Article 2 and go to Article 3.
I got it.
Well, no. Article 2 also says the president is the commander-in-chief. And I believe, if you study the history of the Constitution, that our founders left it intentionally and vague, intentionally vague. Article 1 gives Congress the responsibility to declare war. It doesn't say make war.
Mm-hmm.
The commander-in-chief makes war. Now, where do you draw the line? Different presidents have drawn it in different places. And it is up to the United States Congress to say we don't agree with where you've drawn the line, and we're going to weigh in. And this Congress can do this at any point in time.
How concerned are you that the next leader of Iran, and they're talking right now about maybe the son of the Ayatollah is going to take over, is going to be as bad, if not worse, than the former leader of Iran?
Well, of course, it's always a worry. Look, if we do our job, it's not going to matter. What does victory look like to me? I can tell you. To me, it looks like the new efforts after our June bombing to restart the nuclear warhead program will be stopped in its tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Iran was adding anywhere from 200 to 600 missiles a month. We're making them use all those missiles. Number 3, we're going to take out their missile manufacturing ability. Number 4, we're going to take out their launchers. Number 5, they're going to desecrate and decimate their Navy. Mm-hmm. The goal here is to leave the political leadership of Iran unable to defend itself, unable to hold the Middle East hostage, unable to hold the rest of the world hostage while it pursues a nuclear weapon. It is clear to me that the current political leadership is never going to give up its effort to obtain a nuclear weapon. And if they get one, they are religious zealots. They're like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I'm sorry, they're stone cold crazy.
So,
and they will use a weapon if they get it.
The State Department has updated the message on the assistance call line for the Americans who are stuck in the Middle East. 14 countries in the Middle East trying to get out, saying the U.S. is committed to helping American citizens who want to leave the region. But before that update, this is what it sounds like. Take a listen.
Okay.
If you are calling about the crisis in the Middle East, please press 1. If not, press 2. Please do not rely on the U.S. government for assisted departure or evacuation at this time. There are currently no United States evacuation points. Please continue to check the embassy's website for updated information. In the event of ongoing military action,
So there doesn't seem to be any sort of plan for the thousands.
Well,
of
I haven't heard that recording, but it's not accurate. We asked Senator Rubio about this yesterday. They had a plan and have a plan to evacuate people. They started implementing it Saturday afternoon. Their problem is that a lot of people had not contacted the State Department, say, here I am, here's a cell phone, send a plane to get me. Some members, I don't want to overstate this, of our embassy, they don't want to leave. They want to stay and do their job. I think Marco, don't hold me to this, said that they have 1,500, 2,000 names. They're encouraging people to send their names. They're sending planes. Now, sometimes people are only given an hour's notice to get on the plane. Some of the planes have to be turned back because of danger. They're also pursuing routes by land right now. And it sounded, I mean, I don't know about this recording, but it sounds to me like the State Department anticipated this.
All right, we'll see. Republican Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana, once again, thanks so much for being here. Really
Thanks,
appreciate
Jake.
it. Breaking
Enjoy
news
your
show.
show.